Greetings, YouTube. Uncle Ratcham here. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So we did a documentation on Black Ops 7. It was on sale. It's been on sale. Like I said, it was going to be on sale a long time ago, for quite some time. So I decided to make a video and show you what I do to gain the system. So we'll go to my stats, combat record. As you can see, 9,313, 6,508, 51 highest elimination game, blah, 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 blah. Now, if we go over to our, what is it, score streaks, I think it's called. Yeah, score streaks. And then you look at my score streaks, you're going to see that I'd never used a single score streak throughout all this testing and TDM. Not a single one, not even a UAV, my man. So we can go ahead and take a look at our global stats, right? Top 11% there. Eliminations, top 10%. Wins, top or bottom 74%. I don't give a shit about win-loss. I care about hit detection. And critical damage, top 6%. So we go over to game modes and we go down to TDM, since it's the only game mode we played, or top 3%. All right, so it's important to understand that these games that you're playing, no matter what shooter you're playing today, it's all about engagement. You know, if you're looking for merit, it doesn't exist. These companies, they sell you a competitive shooter. It's for marketing purposes. That's why they call it competitive. It's not competitive at all. And the reason why the FTC has been battling it out with these people, because it would be great if these games had no choice but to put a warning label on their game. This game uses DDA, or this game uses EOMM, or whatever they want to call it. It would be really nice if the FTC can actually get that pushed through, because these games need it. Because this is consumer fraud when you're calling it competitive without being upfront about it. So they'll say, oh, it's SBMM. No, this game, compared to the last couple ones, this game is using multiple layers of shit. And that's a true statement there. So in the next photo that I show you, this is the exact moment you want to get off the game for like an hour or two, load back in, and when the game says loading or updating your profile, that's your cue. That's when you know that you're going to get a good match. Win or lose, it should be a good match for you. So once this match happens to you, which it will, a lot of you will go 1KD, no matter how hard you try. A lot of people think that's natural. Again, this is not a competitive skilled game. When they sell you, that's marketing. Competitive game is marketing to sell you. Bottom line is that this game is engagement based. That's why it has crossplay. That's why it has all this shit going on that it has going on. It's a live service game too. It's not meant to be competitive at all. Even ranked is rigged. You'll see the same outcomes in ranked, where some people will dominate and then other people will go 1-1. And then some people will have a swing back where all of a sudden they're playing like gods. It's completely rigged. There's no merit in any shooter that you play today. All right. That's why the FTC and everybody has been trying to get these games to expose their manipulation, and that they're hiding the secrets in a black box and calling it trade secrets. Basically the same shit they did whenever they banned loot boxes. It's the same thing, just a different loophole. All right. And that's why players like me document it and are very vocal about it, so we can have some changes to make sure that when they sell these games, that on the front of the fucking box or whatever the digital platform, whatever you're buying it from, has to state, warning, this game uses DDA or EOMM or whatever the fuck else they want to call it, because it's grimy, it's not fair, it's literally consumer fraud is what it is. They're marketing as a competitive shooter, and it's not. When your hit detection disappears and you start going 1-to-1 and you have a low ping, or if you see the game start to make your ping go higher and higher and higher while being in a persistent lobby, that's all you need to know, man. It doesn't take a rocket science to point out the patterns. With that being said, here's the round, the welcome back round, after taking about a 2-hour break from the game.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats. Got the lead.
Above.
One by. Scout pulse ready.
Hostile cluster inbound. Thermal grenade identified. Throwing stun. Just getting warmed up.
You are ready to
Threat
hold.
eliminate. Enemy 12 o'clock. Scout pulse activated.
Hostile UAV established above.
Move. Target down. Give me eyes in the sky. Threat neutralized. In your face. Using scout pulse.
Hostiles released a skewer.
Requesting recon above. Tango down. EMP, get ready. Scout pulse activated. Hostile down. Got a clear shot.
TACOM, drop care package on my beacon. TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Five in a row. Enemy removed.
Net call. Napalm strike inbound.
Kill. Heads down. Sniper. Check your fire. Get the eyes in the sky.
Guys, this is good. We're in the lead. Maintain current
Enemy
posture.
cluster grenade.
Guild teams are bugging out. Figure out what they were hiding.
Told you.
So when you look at this enemy scoreboard, it's such a tell. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like under 1 KD or at 1 KD. It's definitely a punishment round because they're consistently playing. The game is slowing their progression down by punishing them with bad hit reg, bad tick rate, whatever you want to call it. This is not a connection issue on your end. My router has picked up these instances where I was watching the connection to the server on my router, and in gunfights that I knew that I should have won, my router would show a spike at that moment, but then it would go normal after getting kills that it did give me. But the second that I knew that I was supposed to get a kill, I would watch my router spike in that instance on that server. I wish that I was able to record that footage, but I can't. However, I did take a snapshot of it. I might post it in my post area of YouTube, just to show you what it looks like on my router whenever that shit starts. This is a complete manipulation. This is the balancing fair act that they claim that's fair when it's not. Back in the day, man, people would go back and forth. It was competitive as fuck. And I'm a first generation gamer, so I've been around when these games first got developed and released. You know what I'm saying? So back in those days, you would have a couple people that would be going at it. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't just like one or two people that are carrying teams like this game's artificially doing, or keeping you at a 1 KD with artificial KD, and you're just like, what's wrong with my internet? Let me check this. Let me do a buffer blow test. Let me restart my system or something. Let me call my ISP. There's something going on. People do that shit and they start losing their minds. But the truth is, it's the game, not you. I'm Uncle Rot Charm. May your coats flap in the wind.